Hey Toby, I hope all is well, mate. I just thought I would do this video for you so you can see a bit of rationale behind the designs. I can give you a bit of a taste of how Figma works. Figma is, of course, the design tool that we use to put all these interfaces together. You'll have two links. So one is what you're seeing in front of you now, which is almost like the flat file. It's the how we design. So everything here is kind of how we're laying out all the pages individually, and yeah, so this is how we design. So it's a little bit chaotic in places, but it's just how we've organized aspects of the design. But it might be useful for you. We wouldn't normally share this, but I imagine you might be able to find your way around it. Okay, so Figma. There's a load of things on the left-hand side here. Really, you only want to concern yourself with these wires, this desktop. So there's more list of designs. It's just what we start with the projects. So yeah, so that's the page, and it's got all these designs on here. If we click the prototype, so the prototype's on another link, but you can always, if you've got this link, this page open, there's a little play button at the top here, which is present, and that will kick out the prototype version. So this is kind of in presentation mode. Figma kind of puts this navigation over the top, which allows you to kind of dive straight into different pages. But I've hooked up the majority of the pages, so you don't need to worry about this. So we can get rid of that. And this bar at the top, you can also hide that as well. If I show Figma UI, just tick that off. So that's kind of how the interface will be displayed. So with the presentation mode, you'll see things that we've got interactive, or if there's any animation on any elements, you'll see it through the presentation mode. So here's the dashboard. We've got orders, trouble tickets, companies, and settings is the only thing that's not there. But we focus on these here. If we click back to dashboard, I'll just run through this quickly. So of course you've got all the graphs and data there. We've got orders pulled in. We can place an order from here. So this is kind of like a quick fire order, place an order. If we was to put in a postcode in here, we can hit find. It then brings out the addresses, and you can click any one of these, and then it brings you into there. So let me just go through here, because in theory what it should do, yeah, just click the top one. Obviously when we were prototyping, you can't, it's impossible to map out absolutely every journey and with anything that's clickable. So largely we'll try and more often than not, we'll have the first item that's clickable. So what that does is, if we hit this top one here, it does throw you into the order process. Just got to scroll up a little bit, but the idea that'll be at the top. We can then choose our network, and then we can choose product as well, and then date selection. So that's kind of the order process there. And we can complete the order, and you get an order confirmation there. And we can click back to any of those sections if we wanted to. So that's kind of the order process. We can go new order, which brings up that screen there. So if you go back to the dashboard, if I go to orders actually, sorry. So again, I can do the same. If I click new order, it brings that screen up again. It's just kind of, we've got it in a couple of places. And yeah, here's order history. I can click one of those to show all the order details there. So that's orders. Trouble tickets. So we've got the ability to hit a new ticket here, add a new ticket. We've got all the input fields there laid out. Also, I can click in to see a trouble ticket as well. So that's there for you. Of course, we've got tabs and things like that and search available as well. Companies, let's start with add a company. If I click that, a little window comes up the top here. I can select different elements there. Oh, a bit of a speller, I'll correct that. We can choose what networks might be available to that company, and then we can hit add company, invite sent, go back, click and add another company if we wanted. Then we go into company details. As soon as you click that, we've got users all laid out here, various roles, and if we click networks, again we can see the different types of networks that are available there, and API. So yeah, so have a little play around. Like I say, if it's easier, feel free to sort of navigate around the flat file, because all the screens are kind of laid out and named. If you wanted to, you can add comments. So if you hit C on your keyboard, brings up comment mode. You can drop a comment in any place, and I'll pick those up. You can also do that in prototype mode as well. So if I hit C at any point, you can add a comment. Good. Any questions? Feel free to get in touch, Toby. I'm happy to help you and walk you through any aspects in detail. But hopefully that was a quick run through. And yeah, hope all is well, mate. And yeah, hope to chat soon. Cheers.